Yeah, there's musical theater and there's opera and some schools even do pop. So, I mean,
it's very interesting.
In that regards, it does make sense that yodeling would be a thing. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry that we stole the funny by pointing out that there's actual basis for this. I suck the fun out of a lot of things in your life.
Yeah, but that's
my job.
She's not wrong.
So how do we feel about spiders here?
Hate them, kill them with fire.
Not a huge fan.
Yep.
Have you been reading ahead?
No. That's just my default answer for all spiders.
An unmanned... Wait, nope. Let's try that again. An unnamed man... I don't know, he may have been unmanned by his wife after this, but... An unnamed man tried an unconventional method to kill a wolf spider in his Redding, California apartment in January 7th. He set it afire with a torch lighter. Unfortunately, the burning spider ran onto a mattress and caught it on fire.
Oh.
Residents were able to put out the mattress fire, but not before flames reached nearby drapes and a flag collection, then a nearby closet. When a garden hose failed to douse the blaze, firefighters were called and prevented it from spreading to other apartments. The blaze caused about $11,000 in damage, and all the residents were able to escape unharmed.
Ugh.
Can I just say the story is very triggering for me because those are two of my phobias. Spiders and fire. I'm afraid of spiders, but if one was to come towards me burning,
yeah.
Like a fire spider,
I would die.
Well, it's like
I would be dead.
When people talk about the zombie apocalypse and they're like, what weapons would you use? Flamethrower is the worst idea because then you have on fire zombies.
Yes.
Yep.
Same concept here.
Burning zombies.
So Keelan, do you still want to kill him with fire?
Yes.
I actually, one time when I was much, much younger and dumber, took out a wasp nest with a can of hairspray and a lighter.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, I created flaming wasps.
Not a good idea.
It was bad. And then they died, but it was terrifying for a good minute. because
what have I done?
Once I started doing that, my younger brother became terrified and locked me out of the house. My mom was out there on the porch with me, encouraging me.
They land on you, sting you, and then catch you on fire all at the same time.
So I ran around the yard a little bit.
Does the word dumb mean anything to you?
Yes. I was raised by them.
Sorry. It took me a second. I wasn't. Things didn't click. We could all use some more money, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here's a question from Ask Reddit. If you inherited $100 billion, but couldn't tell anyone, how would you live your life? This question makes me think of that movie, Brewster's Millions.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Such a good movie.
It's a good movie.
And I've always thought to myself, I'd sure like to try that challenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen Brewster's Millions, you should check it out. Richard Pryor. It's probably from the 80s.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if it was even that recent, but
I want to say that I would start out by anonymously doing some things for family and friends. Like suddenly my friends' houses would be paid off and nobody would know who did that. I would probably also become a silent partner in like some startup businesses with people.
It's hard to keep that stuff a secret.
I mean, it would be really hard to keep it a secret because you got to tell that person, hey, I've got some money. But you can't say, hey.
Man, it'd be fun, though.
Yeah, but it would be a lot of fun.
I don't know, though, because I'd be like, you can't really spend it like the way you would want to spend it. Because, people are going to notice when you get a new car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People are going to notice that you've got a new house. You know, there are things that people are going to notice. And so, really, it's almost impossible to spend any of it on yourself.
Yeah.
I think
You'd have to spend it on other people.
if you do it
subtly.
Obviously, if you went out day 2, bought a new house, bought a car, bought a whole bunch of stuff, then everybody's going to go, wait a second. But, if one day you show up with a new car, people will think, oh, hey, look,
you just took out a car
loan. Good, nice.
Well, I think right now where we are, where I've been at my job, for a year and I just finished school a year ago and everything, that there have been some things that we've talked about. Hey, when my credit score is better, we're going to do this. And I think that if we did that like in moderation, like bought a nice house, but not too nice, and bought a nice car, but not too nice, things like that, that it would be easier to keep it secret, because people would be like, oh yeah, these things from, you know, her working for the last year of kind of.
Yeah.
You definitely have to buy like, you know, a Ford Focus and not a
Right.
Ferrari.
Not a Ferrari. Yeah.
It reminds me of Breaking Bad when they're trying to. There's a scene where they're. I think it's what's the wife's name? Doesn't matter. She's in their car wash and pretending that people are buying this upgrade and that upgrade and going through this, trying to make this money.
Launder money.
Yeah. They're trying to make it look legit that this has been spent. So, you wanted the upgrade? You wanted the extra pack? Okay. And she's just standing there by herself, you know, ringing these things up.
I will tell you one thing I would absolutely do is I would totally, it would take a while because you couldn't go take it all out at once.
Right.
But I would definitely, little by little, get a pallet of money and just lay on it.
Like in
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Just to say I did.
I would take $1 million and throw it on the bed and roll around in it.
I hate that movie.
I know you do.
Yeah.
But I love that scene.
I watched American Made recently. I don't know if you've seen that. It's got Tom Cruise. It's based on a true story about this pilot who gets recruited by the CIA to do stuff during, I don't know, Pablo Escobar. He is in there that time, 80s, I guess, 70s. I don't even know. But his biggest problem is he and his wife cannot find enough places in their house to keep all their cash. And I'm like, I would love this problem.
Yeah.
You build a closet,
And
an extra closet.
The problem is,
money.
I look at this and I go, they're full of crap. Crime pays really well. Why can't not crime pay as well?
Right.
And it's,
I should be rewarded for my lack of criminal activity.
exactly. Where's my reward for being a model citizen?
Right.
The reward is not prison. That's
a good
the
point.
reward.
The reward is spending your life outside of cement walls.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the end of that movie explains why it's better to not get involved there. But I did learn some interesting things. If the FBI comes to seize your property, anything you're wearing, they can't take from you.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So just keep like several $1,000s
all your jewelry,
like attached
all
to your
fur
person.
coats.
Duct tape all your money to you. Make a money suit, money dress,
Money suit.
money shoes, money socks, money underwear.
Mm-hmm.
bra.
So here's an interesting story from Texas, no less.
Tejas.
Game wardens came across an arresting site in Gregg County last November. An unnamed Upshur County man hunting in the nude along a state highway.
What?
I've heard it all now.
The Houston Chronicle reported that the hunter, who is a well-known nudist and activist in the area.
Wait, a well-known nudist?
Yep.
He has some priors.
If somebody was a nudist in this area, I bet
we'd all know about
I bet
it.
we would know.
Yeah.
Anyway, they reported that the hunter, who's a well-known nudist and activist in the area, contested his arrest on charges including hunting without a license. But one look in court at the warden's body cam footage undermined his case. The man then dropped his appeals and settled the citations.
Well, if he had dropped less things like his pants,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be in trouble.
Ignoring the whole culture of nudists. Mm-hmm. Hunting seems like one of the least nude-friendly activities I can think of.
Right up
Right?
there with frying bacon.
Dang it, you
Yes.
stole my line.
Sorry.
I was waiting for that moment. Yeah, I'll say it's not as bad as frying bacon.
No.
It's just an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Well, there's not, not
you
just
have-
only having a gun and being naked. That's part of it. But also there's the fact that, you're out in the woods where there are brambles and there are
You know what?
bushes, and
All
there-
those animals are naked.
He's going to get stickers.
He's going to get stickers.
My brain does some terrible things to me sometimes. So I'm going to share it with you so you can suffer with me. Can you imagine what it looks like when the recoil of the gun goes off?
No. Oh, Lord. Jeez.
No.
Thanks a lot. Oh, I'm glad this isn't a TV show.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
The wife
Bad happy.
The wife is covering her face.
Bad happy.
Look, I know. It's like I said, if I have to suffer with this, I want to make everyone else suffer too.
No. That has just earned you a whole bunch of work stories. I'm sharing with you later.
We're trying so hard to continue the conversation to let her calm down, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh my god.
She broke. She gone.
Yeah.
I can't get the visual out of my head.
So the nudist thing, bad enough. But like what kind of activism? Because when I hear activist, I think like animal rights activist,
Yeah.
but I guess he's a nudist rights activist.
Well, we know
Maybe.
he's out.
Because-
Apparently, he's not in PETA
Yeah, I mean he's hunting deer.
I don't
because
know.
he's not wearing fur.
He'd rather go naked than wear fur.
Wait, that joke backfired. I was gonna say he might be in PETA because he's not wearing fur.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You were distracted by mental images that were forced upon you.
I had a goldfish moment though.
It's okay.
Okay.
You're a pretty goldfish though.
Thank you.
He's in PPTA. Sorry. I wanted to make sure you have a clean cut in case you wanted to cut that out.
Oh my god.
Nope. We got to share that with everybody.
And I broke her again.
It's a little ironic to me that I'm the youngest in this group, yet I'm surrounded by children. Surrounded.
See, this is not a big deal to you because
Oh,
in
because
your line of work,
I see penises all the time. Yeah.
Not in a good way.
no.
I've seen more privates than an army general. This is the life of a nurse.
Oh. I can't breathe. Call 911.
Do you need mouth to mouth, ma'am? It sounds like to me you need to breathe into a bag or something. You're gonna pass out soon. She's dying over there.
Oh my gosh.
She hadn't even been drinking or anything.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe she wishes she had.
I drank to get rid of the mental images you give me.
Okay. All right. I'm good.
Penis.
Way to go.
Oh god, this whole episode's just gonna be me laughing.
Are we good now?
Yeah, I think we're okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Just don't set her off again.
I will try. Well, here's another Ask Reddit for us. What is a small detail in movies and TV shows that upsets you?
I thought about this, and I think that something that bugs me all the time is when you see anybody using a computer, whether it be in a lab or like a hacker or something. For some reason, using a computer in a movie only requires the keyboard. It's like no mice exist. You never see anybody moving an icon around or clicking on something. It's always like, oh, I'm going to enhance.
Enhance.
Yeah.
Enhancing.
Enhance.
Enhancing.
Enhance.
Yeah, that's irritating.
Mine is a little strange. Mine's a little weird. And
So are you. Go
this
ahead.
is true. Okay, so like when you're watching, especially like adult cartoons like Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, South Park, things like that, when the legal system does not work properly the way it's supposed to, and by that I mean like Family Guy has had a lot of courtroom scenes where the kids are just taken away and there's not any legal ramification for it actually happening. There's like a process. I don't know why. It's really silly and really strange, but like when the legal process doesn't happen the way it's supposed to, it bugs the crap out of me. I can't suspend belief for that. I can suspend belief for everything else that happens in these shows. But for some reason,
that's
that
where
one
you draw the
thing,
line.
I just can't seem to suspend belief enough for that. And it just drives me bonkers.